Good morning students. In the last video we have already seen about constellations, pole stars and planet. Today we are going to study about the solar system. As you know, Sun is the head of the solar system. The Sun and the 8 planets and satellites and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids are form the solar system. We often call it a solar family, and Sun is the head of this solar family. As you know, there are different types of planets in the solar system, and the planets in the solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. These are the 8 planets, and these are the members of solar system. Other also, there are some satellites, some asteroids and some meteoroids. If you see in the figure number 1.2 on page number 1, page number 3, then you can easily understand the distance between the Sun and each of the planet. For example, the distance between the Sun and the Venus is 108 million kilometers. The distance between the Sun and the Mercury is 58 million kilometers. The distance between the Sun and the Earth is 150 million kilometers. The distance between the Sun and the Mars is 228 million kilometers. And the distance between the Sun and the Jupiter is 778 million kilometers. Also, the distance from the Saturn to the Sun is 1427 million kilometers. Also, the distance between the Sun and the Uranus is 2869 million kilometers. And the distance between the Sun and the Neptune is 4496 million kilometers. And student, 1 million kilometer is equal to 10 lakh kilometer. That is the unit, that is the international unit as far as the distance is concerned. Also, there is other information related with these planets that has given in this figure. Suppose Mercury, one orbit around the Sun, it required 88 days, and one spin on axis means for its rotation the time period is 59 days. For Venus, one orbit around the Sun is 255 days, and one spin on axis means rotation in 243 days. Earth, one orbit around the Sun 365 days, and one spin on axis 1 day. That is the Earth's rotation. That's why day and nights has occurred on the Earth. And number of moons, the Earth have only one moon. And that our moon that we will already see in the last video. Also about the Mars, one orbit around the Sun is 687 days, and one spin on axis is 1 day, and number of moons 2. Jupiter, one orbit around the Sun 11 years, 11 months means about 12 years, and one spin on axis 9 hours 56 minutes, and the Jupiter has number of moons about 53. Then about Saturn, one orbit around the Sun 29 years and 5 months, and one spin on axis 10 hours 40 minutes, and the number of masses Saturn have, that is 53. Uranus, one orbit around the Sun 84 years, and one spin around its axis 17 hours and 14 minutes, and the number of moons that Uranus have, they are 27. If you see in that figure, you will easily understand about that. And also about Neptune, one orbit around the Sun 164 years, and one spin on axis 16 hours 7 minutes, and the Neptune has the number of moons 30. That is the information related with all these planets and all these planets are the members of our solar system. Also, some inner planets are there, and these inner planets are very close to the sun, and they are made up of rocks. And also, some outer planets are there, and they are very far away from the sun, and they are very huge planets. And these planets are made up of gases and liquids. Some facts that you have to study. Do you know Yashoya's soul? Soul is in Roman mythology. Soul means the sun god. Sun god means the god, the sun. The Roman people preferred the sun as a god, and solar means related with the sun. That's why the family of the sun is solar family. That's why solar system is the name given to this solar system. And the word origin. Like this, many words used in the language may have been taken from some other languages. Like that, geography is the word that is taken from English. For example, geography is the English word, and it has its origin in Greek. And what is the meaning of geography? Geo means earth, and graphia means writing. Means writing the information about the earth or geographical structure about the earth, that is geography. Also, humans have always been fascinated gazing at the night sky. Those who study the celestial bodies and their movements are called astronomers. The person who study the sky, who study about the planets, who study about the stars, who study about the asteroids, who study about the meteoroids. The people who study all these planets and the members of solar system are called as astronomers. Aryabhatta was a famous astronomer of ancient India. He said that the moon and the planets shine due to reflected sunlight. And he has proved that Aryabhatta has proved that due to shining of sun, or he said that the moon and the planets shine due to the reflected sunlight. Today, astronomers all over the world are busy exploring the universe. They are studying our universe further and further and deep. Then we will see about the head of the family, that is the sun. The sun. The sun is in the center of the solar system. If you see the figure on page number 3, then you will easily understand that the sun is in the center of the solar system. It is a huge and made up of extremely hot gases. Sun is very hot. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system. The sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system. Means for all the solar system, sun is one of the important source as far as the heat and the light is concerned. But that tremendous heat is not felt so much by us because despite being our nearest star, it is far away from us. Why we cannot feel the heat, more heat of the sun? Because sun is the very hottest star. If we go near the sun, then we will burn. But why we can't feel the tremendous heat of the sun? Because we are very far away from the sun. We are near about 150 million kilometers away from the sun, and 1 million is equal to 10 lakh. Now we will see about the other planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system, as we already mentioned about that. In order to their distance from the sun, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All the 8 planets of the solar system move around the sun, and they move around the sun in fixed path. These paths are elongated. They are called orbits. Means every planet has its own orbit. Mercury is nearest to the sun. Mercury is the nearest planet of the sun. Means it is the first member of our solar system. It takes only about 88 days to complete one round along its orbit. If Mercury revolves around itself, then it takes only 88 days to complete one round around along its orbit. And the Venus is considered as the Earth's twin because the Venus is called as the Earth's twin because the Mercury and the Earth are very nearer to each other. And also the Venus is considered as the Earth twin. Why Venus is called as the Earth twin? Because its size and shape are very much similar to the Earth. Now our scientists have started their work to study about Venus. As you know about that. Till recently, in August 2006, Pluto was also considered a planet. One of the planets named Pluto is also considered in the solar system. But what happened? However, in a meeting of the International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that Pluto, like other celestial objects, Ceres 2003, UB313, discovered in recent past, may be called dwarf planets. But this Pluto is included as the dwarf planet or the outer planet. It is not considered as the planet in the solar system. Now we will see about the Earth. The Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun. In size, it is the fifth largest planet. If we see with the help of the area that it is covered, then we will say that the Earth is the fifth largest planet and it is slightly flattened at the poles that we have already studied in the map and the globe, and also in the meridians and the longitudes. That is why its shape is described as a geoid. Means Earth's surface is spherical, means like geoid. Geoid means an Earth-like shape. Conditions favorable to support life are probably found only on the Earth, and the Earth is neither too hot nor too cold. Also, it has water and air, which are very essential for our survival. That's why only life survives on the Earth. That you have already studied in the last year. The air has life-supporting gases like oxygen, and because of these reasons, the Earth is a unique planet in the solar system. Only life exists on only one planet, and that is Earth, and we also live on that Earth. From the outer space, the Earth appears blue. If you see from the other satellites or other planets, the Earth looks like blue because its 2/3 surface is covered by water, and the blue color shows water. It is therefore called a blue planet. Earth is also called a blue planet. Earth is also called a water planet. And as you know, light travels at the speed of about 3 lakh km per second. In 1 second, light travels 3 lakh kilometers. Even with this speed, the light of the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the Earth. Means when sun rises, it takes 8 minutes to come that rays on the Earth. It required 8 minutes. That's all for today, students. Thank you.